Your values are the things that you believe are important in the way that you live and the way that you work. Our values are guideposts for us in our decision making when we make choices in life, and to help us determine what matters most to us in the seasons that we're in. When we live our lives out of alignment of our values, this can be a great cause of concern because we feel unease, we feel discontent with our lives, we feel dissatisfied, we feel like we're not living our purpose, and it can be a great cause of stress and anxiety as well. So here are 6 steps to help you spend time thinking about what your values are. These can change over time, and so it's important to revisit this every now and again in different seasons of our lives. So here are the 6 steps. The first one is to ask yourself, in what moments do you feel the most happy? Why do you feel happy? Who are you with? Where are you? And what were you doing in those moments? The second question is, in which moments are you the most proud? What have you done? What had you achieved? What had you said? Who were you with? In what environment were you in that made you feel that way? The third question is, when do you feel the most satisfied and fulfilled? What had you achieved? What did you do? Who were you with? Why did you feel that way? And then the fourth step is to list out some of the values that come to mind when you're thinking about these first 3 questions. You don't need to filter them, just write down everything that comes to mind. You could even start with a list, Google a list. There are lots of lists of values online, and you could circle the ones that maybe stand out to you and then take it from there. Or you could start from scratch and write down the values that come to mind. Some examples could be authenticity, consistency, learning, family, your faith. All of them are going to be different for each of us. But it's important to start with a long list and then start filtering it down. And that's the 5th step, is to filter through what those values are, what categories are standing out to you. And then the 6th step is to select your values and confirm which they are. So revisit that list and think, is this a value of mine? Does this stand out to me? Is this important to me? And then note them down where you can see them a lot, where you can revisit them, where when you're making decisions, you can reflect on what your values are so that you can be more intentional about living your life in alignment with your values.